I've talked about this in the past, and I talk about it in my seminars. But there's always a question about what is my philosophy on why certain anglers do well fishing on a regular basis, but why do they do well, especially in tournaments, given that they're fishing a new body of water, an unfamiliar body of water, and they have to fish in a particular period of time, not necessarily when they would choose to fish based on perfect conditions. So I've got a 60-30-10 rule. I didn't come up with it. I adopted it. I've heard it over the years. And when I heard it, it made sense to me. Fishing, especially fishing successfully at the tournament level, is 60% skill. It's 30% preparation and research, which all falls under preparation, and 10% luck. Now, if you think of the 60-30 rule, 60-30-10 rule as buckets, you've got a 60% bucket full of skill and knowledge. You've got a 30% bucket full of preparation and research, and you got a 10% bucket of luck. Okay, so every bit of skill you're missing, you have to compensate for that in the preparation and the knowledge bucket, or the luck bucket. So if you lack skill, if you lack knowledge, you're relying more on your preparation and luck. If you lack skill and you lack knowledge and then you fail to prepare, you're relying more heavily on luck. So if you think about it as buckets, or if you think about it as a pie graph, every bit you take out of one category has to be made up somewhere else. So if you use the 60-30-10 rule, 60% skill and knowledge, 30% preparation, research, and about 10% luck, the more you prepare, the more you learn, the more time on the water you spend, and the more effort you put into preparation and understanding the place you're fishing and conducting research to dial the patterns in, the less you're relying on luck. So if you kind of use that 60-30-10 rule, you can ask yourself each trip you go on, what part are you relying on most heavily for that trip? And I think if you use that formula, you can start to dial it in to where you can catch more fish every time you go fishing, whether you're fishing a tournament or you're just trying to be the best angler you can be wherever you're fishing that particular day. Here we go. Oh, no. So a good old boy heard me say that at a seminar one time, and he said to me, so pretty much every time I go out there, I got about a 10% chance of winning a tournament. And I thought for a second, I was like, oh, no, he's using a linear scale. So let me clarify that. The 60-30-10 rule doesn't mean you've got a 10% chance on any given day of winning. It means that you're putting 100% of the odds in your favor of winning under the luck category, which means you are equally as likely to lose or win as everyone else in the tournament. But that's discounting the age-old saying, the old country way of looking at luck. And luck favors the prepared. And so the definition of luck is where opportunity meets preparation. So to be honest with you, I think that 10% luck option is way less likely to produce if you don't have the 60% knowledge and skill and that 30% preparation, because you're not putting yourself in as good a position to be lucky. So don't think of it as you've always got a 10% chance no matter what you do and shrug your shoulders and just go fishing. It's much worse than that when you really put the numbers down and you look at it. So get out there and spend some time on the water. Definitely prepare, do some research, learn the place that you're fishing, look at trends, read fishing reports from the year before, a couple weeks before when you're fishing. Try to compare conditions and take what you've done in other places and been successful with and apply it on that particular fishery. And you'll be more successful more of the time. So do me a favor, comment below and tell me what you think about this 60-30-10 proposition. Tell me what you use for your knowledge and skill acquisition, what you use for preparation, and I don't know, weigh in and tell me your opinion on the whole concept of the luck factor. As always, please do me a favor and smash the thumbs up button. It really helps us out here at the channel. Comment below, and as always, if you haven't done so yet, subscribe to the channel and then watch one of these other videos that we've got kind of floating around my head. And we'll see you next time with more Kayak Bassin TV. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that little bell in the corner and turn on the notifications, and go back and watch a bunch of our videos. And if there's something that you don't see us cover, hit us up in the comment section of any of the videos and we'll be sure to produce a video for you.